Raza. I am a senior coordinator in the data ops department.
So first, we are going to start going through some of our frequently asked questions, and then we'll leave some time at the end for you to ask any questions you might have. To start, I'm going to go over the new effective dates and some key fall 2020 submission dates. Concerning the impact of COVID-19, we are adding additional effective dates, which will update enrollment and degree data. The two effective dates are September 18th and November 13th. So moving on to the frequently asked questions, Michelle, do you have anything you want to start with?
Sure. So the first question is, can I submit and certify data after November 13th and still receive an analysis-ready file and Tableau dashboards?
Yes, we will continue to process data even after November 13th.
If I'm asked to resubmit data, when will I get my analysis-ready file and updated Tableau dashboards?
When you resubmit the data, you will also need to recertify the data. Once you've recertified it, the clearinghouse will process the data as quickly as possible. If there are no other issues with the data, you'll receive the analysis-ready file within 30 days, and then we will update your Tableau dashboards about a week or so afterwards of receiving the analysis-ready file.
If I'm asked to resubmit data, how long will I have to complete the resubmission?
There is no deadline for resubmitting data. However, the sooner you resubmit, the sooner we can send you that analysis-ready file and Tableau dashboards.
Will you notify me if my data passes all data quality checks?
No, if your data passes all the data quality checks, we will contact you only when we're ready to send you the analysis-ready file through your secure FTP site.
Will you notify me if my data fails data quality checks?
Yes, so you'll receive an automated email notification announcing that your data quality check has failed. You may or may not have to resubmit data after this, but in that automated email, it will have details on which files and which data quality checks were failed. And then any more questions after that, you can always email us at pdpservice@studentclearinghouse.org.
If I'm asked to resubmit data in mid-late November, I won't be able to resubmit until mid-December. When will I receive my analysis-ready file and updated Tableau dashboards?
If you won't be able to resubmit until mid-September, you should receive your analysis-ready file and Tableau dashboards by mid-January. So still about 30 days after submitting and certifying the data.
Do I have to resubmit data for every data quality alert?
No, you may receive a data quality alert due to an idiosyncrasy in your data that is not necessarily a data error. Sometimes you don't report on certain fields, but we will work with you to understand any data quality issues that may impact your dashboard metrics. And yeah, email us at pdpservice@studentclearinghouse.org, and we can always work with you to figure out what can be bypassed and what you might need to resubmit for.
What is the effective date?
The effective date is the date on which we pull the degree and enrollment data that will merge with your certified data submission. So any degree or enrollment data your institution submits after September 18th will not be reflected in your dashboard metrics with that effective date. Similarly, any degree or enrollment data you submit after November 13th won't be reflected in your dashboard metrics with anything cohort course that was submitted before that.
Will I be able to review my dashboard metrics before any of my support organizations review them?
Yes, so we will send your analysis ready file through your secure FTP site about 5 days to a week before we update your Tableau dashboard, and this gives you a chance to have a few days to review the analysis ready file.
What happens if a data quality issue is discovered during final processing, and how will I know if I need to resubmit my data?
We will review your data quality check results, and if there are any issues with the data, we will email you information about what issues and work with you to determine next steps if there's a resubmission required. If you are required to resubmit data, your analysis ready file will be ready 30 days after the newly resubmitted data is certified. So just throughout the month of October and November, make sure to watch your inbox for any possible data quality issue emails we might be reaching out to you about.
Can I submit the latest term, year, course, and cohort data plus 3 years of historical data with my first submission?
Yes, your dashboards will provide better information with at least 5 years of historical data, but we can produce dashboard metrics with 3 years of historical data plus the latest available term or year of course and cohort data. So that concludes the FAQ section of the webinar. Now we're going to open it up to any questions you might have. In addition to this, this FAQ document is posted online. And Michelle is going to put the link for that in the chat.
Okay, yep. So I dropped it in the chat for everyone to see.
So Michelle, should they ask the questions or just put them in the Q&A box?
Yes, and they can go ahead and drop any questions that they have in the QA box, and we can answer them verbally, or if it is a case-by-case basis, we will follow up with you post-webinar.
And if you think of any additional questions that you may not have right now, we'll be holding office hours where you can ask us any more questions you might have. The first one will be next Tuesday, October 6th, at the same time from 2 to 3 p.m. So we'll just take a few minutes in case anyone can come up with a question. So we got one question about missing the last submission date. Is there any remedy for that, such as submitting something twice? I just want to clarify, I think you might be talking about the last effective date, which is November 13th. And there's no reason to submit your course and cohort data twice, since that pertains to the enrollment and degree data. So I would say try to submit before November 13th, but there's no, you don't have to submit twice. Please let me know if you'd want me to elaborate on that question anymore. Okay, we're just gonna give it one more minute for any more questions. Okay, thank you so much for everyone who came today. Again, the office hours on October 6th. If you think of any more questions, please feel free to drop by that meeting. So this will conclude the webinar. Thank you everyone and have a great day.